which is time. Option 2 and option 1. Now, we can see that TSM, so time from scheduled maintenance, can equals to time MPD, or time manufactured. Yeah, there is a chance that it can be similar. But what about dispatch-oriented environment? And then from dispatch-oriented environment, when we are talking about operation, all these removals, actually, they are unscheduled. So we don't expect that to remove this. You know what? Let me use the reliability words here, right? These removals can be or could be at 500 flight hours or maybe at 700 flight hours. They're unscheduled. So what does it mean from time perspective? Let's say for the commercial aircraft, AC generator, we need 3-4 hours, maybe 5 hours. Let's put here 4 hours, okay? Now, again, generator replacement takes less time. But the problem here is that we need time, because we need to, first of all, we need to test. When we replace generator, we need to test system. And then to test system, we need to run the engine. We need to operate the engine. So as I said, it can take 4 or 5 hours. Let's use here 4 hours. Okay. What about for CFP? Another interesting thing, I'm sharing with you my personal experience. So here's the floor, okay, and here's the screw for these CFPs. So if company does maintain this floor or doesn't use, let's say, cargo containers, we can see that this area becomes dirty, greasy, and even these heads are damaged. What does it mean from dispatch-oriented side? It means that we need special tool. And maybe to remove now to this damaged screw, we need to call mechanic to help us with the tool to remove all the screws. Okay? And then for the commercial aircraft, I don't remember the exact number, but it can be more than 100 screws. And then if this panel was replaced or removed last time 5 years ago, you can have 20-30% damaged screws. Maybe even more, okay? Depends on your operational environment, which requires a lot of time and a lot of resources. So let's put here 3 hours, okay? What about smoke detection system? As far as I remember, lavatory smoke detection, they have only 4 screws. 2 screws are for faceplate and 2 screws are for smoke detectors itself. From dispatch, from SM side, it can be 5 minutes, okay? And then from dispatch oriented side, from operational side, it can be 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes to fix the problem. Now, interesting fact here is, now before we go to this table, interesting fact is that I did the analysis, and I think not only me, but I did personally this analysis. There was a task, I worked on the project, and what I found that minimum the numbers between this MPD and SM and dispatch oriented environment or operation, if you really want to, let's say you don't have information because you just started, you bought the aircraft, you have new aircraft, you don't know. Your schedule, your planning department does know how many hours requires to remove this left AC generator, right? You can easily, and I'm talking about dispatch oriented side, not the SM side, you can easily multiply this number, MPD number, official number, by 2 or even 3. Depends again on your business and operational environment and model. Okay? Now let's go to the calculation. So what we have now, based on this information, what we have for MT for 8824, right? Time, we spent 4 hours. 8825, we spent 3 hours. 8826, we spent 0.25 hours. Now I did already calculation here. Let's skip this OUA. For operational availability for per given time period, I would like to emphasize, it's very important, for 24 hours, for 8824, operational availability is 84%, for 8825 it is 88%, in 8826 it is 99%. This is how operational availability is connected with reliability and maintainability. Now let's draw this operational technical availability line and then ask the next question. I think the next question will be appropriate. Okay, how are we going to calculate, or how are we going to find out? And definitely you can say, hey, you know what, this is not the only, we don't have, in this list, we don't have only these 3 items. We can have 5, 10, 20, 30, depends on your business model. See, we don't calculate today even cost, okay? So you can see, let's say, maybe we need here to include also dispatch reliability, cancellation rates, etc., 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 etc. And question is, okay, how are we going to identify how our system works from this effective or not from this all these contributors perspective, from all these contributors number side? And the answer is very simple. Proper and accurate mapping helps us to see where is our business. We need to map all these OAs, costs, MTs, RNs, etc., etc., etc. And we will see how our system business model is effective and how it is profitable, because at the end of the day, business should be profitable and we need to make money. That's why we have this business. Okay, let's move to the next slide now. Future of aircraft hangar maintenance. Now let me give you here a story why I brought this slide, why I included this slide in this presentation. I think this is appropriate in this place. One day I was surfing media and I saw article, Future of Aircraft Hangar Maintenance, and as far as I understood, it was group of the authors. So I started reading, and they put this nice, beautiful hangar with huge displays, the new technology items. In the middle, they put the aircraft, so everything was shining, everything was perfect. So when I finished, I said, you know what, something is missing here. And I recalled one story. So a long time ago, I worked at a project. It was civil aviation aircraft maintainability. And definitely I had discussion with operators, manufacturers, and then my professors also, right? And one day my professor asked the question, what do you think? What is the most maintainable item that human invented, human developed, the whole history? You know what, I was a young engineer, I didn't know honestly. And he says, I said, I don't know. He says, charcoal iron. I said, oh, okay. I said, now I know. And honestly, I still don't know. But anyway, sometimes it is good to think outside the box. Okay. So what he wanted actually to say, what I understood. Okay, let me put this. What I understood that he wanted to say that, hey, products should be easy in use. It should be simple to use, simple to maintain. Not only this, using and maintaining, but when you use it, just dump it. When you use it, you just recycle it. So what Tim was saying here, so let's say today we have C check, maintenance check, not C, excuse me, maintenance check today. Let's say 20 days. I don't remember even if they put dates, but I'm just assuming. Let's say 20 days. But for tomorrow or future, they are saying that since aircraft was in hangar, I'm assuming, let's put here 10 days. Okay? But my question was, what about this ideal case? Because if aircraft is in hangar, it is not zero, but ideal case is operational availability equals 100% when OUA equals 0. And I said, oh, okay, now I understand what is missing here. I said, the team is missing one word, near, because they are talking about near future of hangar maintenance. I'm talking about farther future of hangar maintenance. And then farther future of hangar maintenance or just maintenance. So mechanic, maximum, minimum should have only one small computer, or maybe this computer should be inside of this aircraft in the cockpit and scanning the system from tail to the nose and telling mechanic what to change and when to change, not sending this aircraft to the hangar. And answering question, what is the future, farther future of aircraft hangar maintenance? No hangar maintenance at all. We have to strive to the ideal case. We have to strive to the operational availability 100%. We have to strive to the best. And what is the best for airlines from operational availability? It is 0 days in hangar. So answering question. Future, what is the future of aircraft hangar? Farther future of aircraft hangar maintenance? Answer is no hangar maintenance at all. 0 days in hangar. And it was a small tip of the iceberg called Understanding Airline Reliability. Presentation is for reference use only. Please make it a rule to check always aviation authorities' requirements. It saves company money. Here is company money. And of course, don't forget, safety first. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.